Oh man, our first video back since we announced that we are not supercharging the Silverado ZR2. You suck, bro. You suck. What the hell are you doing in my house anyway?
You lied to us all. You lied to every single one of us, man.
Bro, you're wearing a Hollister shirt. It's Abercrombie, you toilet. It doesn't matter, you're 35. Get out.
No, we are done.
We are. Come on, guys. We're done. I'm sick of this mess. New content, new horizons. We gotta start fresh. But here, the same commercial you guys have watched for the 30th time. Other giveaway companies. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Durarius here with Celebrity Sister Giveaways, and I got this GMC Denali Dually F320 3500 heavy duty Lariat Longhorn Laramie Ram Trail Boss out here, and $13,000 cash. And for right now, with our times 757 entries, you also get this sick work trailer. All you gotta do is go to my website, buy one of my t-shirts for $99.95. You buy that right there, we ship it out for $30 shipping, gets you a couple entries. You don't win because there's too many entries. You're not gonna win with that many entries. Yes, just go to my website, make me rich. You can win the truck. You're probably not gonna win the truck, and then you can go sit inside that Lariat over there whenever you don't win. Good luck. Our giveaways. All right, our giveaways aren't that much different, but one thing I can guarantee you is our giveaway odds are the best on the planet. You will not find better odds anywhere for the price. It's $70 right now on sale. You buy one of these posters, you can buy up to 5, and if we don't sell out and you buy multiple spots, your odds could be as crazy as 1 out of 200. I mean, personally, if I won this truck, I'd have my fun, sell it for $50,000, buy 5 rental properties with that, and become a multi-millionaire in 5 years. I mean, that's how that works, right? You can do whatever you want. I don't care. But one thing I do care about is that you enter this giveaway, don't miss out, change your life, win my insane Colorado ZR2, and also for a very limited time, get entered to win this GT500. So buying a slot to get my truck also enters you to win this sick Mustang. Time is running out, but I cannot wait to hand you the keys for either of these vehicles, and who knows, you might win both. Good luck. Moving day, folks. Relocating Yoshi to her new home, at least temporarily. We got Mia in the cockpit. Street Speed 717's trailer, as always. Thank you very much, buddy. This thing is a lifesaver. I definitely have to get my own. We're gonna take this thing over to the farm and see what kind of trouble we get into. I shouldn't even show you guys this colossal mess. Truck's all suited up, ready to go. I'm excited now. We actually get to play with this thing for the first time in 3 months. Yeah, ignore this strap situation I got going on there. We got 6,000-pound straps on it. It's fine. The reason it's set up in such a horrendous, ugly way is just because I forgot my tractor trailer straps. The ones that are rated for like 10,000 pounds. So we have 2 of them on there, so that's 20,000 pounds. It's gonna make the trip. It's gonna be fun, I promise. Here it goes again. Air Force One. Yeah. They won't be able to see that. That's so cool out at the land out here. Air Force One does touch and goes all the time, so we get to see that. 747. Pretty soon you won't see no more of them. It's just not fun. You stink.
Once in four-wheel drive.
Four-wheel drive works. I think I'm stuck.
Go, maybe it'll split in half eventually. There we go. There we go.
Like I said, we're keeping the content fresh. That's why I'm doing a video about the Silverado ZR2 and its engine trouble. We've never done that before. I've been so on the verge of wanting to get rid of it. The supercharger, I'm almost 100% sure now is kaput. Even after the video was put out, we just couldn't work out a deal that we were both happy with, but not a big deal. We're still on good terms with the company, so we'll see if we can do something in the future here, but probably not, because this truck's been having lifter issues as far as I know. That's what GM said, or at least a Chevy dealership said, and this was videos ago, and then GM's like, you know, we're not covering this for you. That's whatever. So that sucks. You kind of trust GM. You're a GM fanboy for how many years now has this channel been around, and they kind of stiff you on that. And then on top of that, this is going to sound like I'm super jaded and upset, which I sort of am. Like, I'm definitely a little bit upset by it, because I have sold, I don't even know how many Colorado ZR2s. Now, I'm not saying it's 50. It may not even be 10, but the fact that it might be 5, I've gotten at least 5 comments. It's probably 20, but let's say 5 are legit, where it's like, hey man, your videos have convinced me to buy a Colorado ZR2. That's crazy, because the Colorado ZR2 I have is solid. It was awesome, made great content, didn't break down. And then for me to get snubbed on going to take part in this, like the early access of Colorado ZR2s, the Desert Bosses, whatever else they offer, and other YouTubers my size who never even owned a Colorado ZR2 get access to those machines, probably because GM's just pissed off that I come at them about the Silverado ZR2, which I have every right to, because I paid my fair share to buy this truck. I didn't get a deal by any means. I didn't get early access or anything. And my judgment on it is fair and square, just like it was for the Colorado ZR2. I love that truck. I like this truck. This truck just fell short. It's broken down. It's let me sit. And the fact that I went public on it, I honestly think cost me a spot to get early access to the Colorado ZR2. I mean, look at this. No hate towards Chevy, dude. I've never met the guy or anything, but the dude got fired from a Chevy dealership and still got early access to check out one of these new Colorados. Again, no hate. I'm just comparing in terms that me making a couple videos saying how GM is sticking me with the bill to repair this truck double cost me, because now it gave me a bad rep with GM to go out and check out one of their new Colorados. But that aside, and the fact that GM sucks aside, still left with the problems at hand. And I have hood struts that are bad. I mean, look at this. This was me trying to open my hood this morning. I knew what the problem was, but it's so much worse whenever it's cold out. It's just the way that hydraulics work with these hood struts. But it like slammed down on my head and I had to catch it. So 8,000 miles on this machine. The hood struts are bad. The heated steering wheel never works, so we have to get that fixed. So we're getting that taken in today to make sure that that turns on. And now for the main reason, this truck has been shifting harder and harder and harder. I mean, every time I take this truck out, it seems to be getting worse and worse. It's like 1 out of every 5 accelerations. So whenever I mean that, I don't mean 1 out of every 5 shifts, but every 5 times I come to a complete stop and it has to cycle through all the gears, 1 out of every 5 times, it'll hit a gear hard. And the only reason I think this one's being taken a little bit more seriously than the lifters is because with the lifters, even though it's a known issue, I don't think it's as widespread as the transmissions in this new generation of Silverado. And there's actually a class action lawsuit going on. I don't know if there's an open recall, but I think that they're trying to prevent that from happening, because having to replace transmissions on these vehicles would be insane. To have a recall open up on that, I mean, that's because everyone's gonna do it. Even if you don't have a bad transmission, you're gonna bring it back in. First off, just to make sure that nothing bad happens in the future, and you get essentially a free reset on the miles. So let's say you drove 12,000 miles, you bring it in for a recall for a new transmission, you get a brand new transmission, and now guaranteed that thing has 0 miles on it. So it's like getting a huge new part on the truck. It's not as good as a free engine, but I mean, a transmission's huge. But we're taking this truck in to see what we can do, let them do the work on it, and by the end of this video, you guys will hear the diagnosis. It might not be anything. We'll see what they say, because it's gotta be something. I don't know if it's the computer or if it's the actual transmission. And I think it's been going on so long now that the transmission has to be damaged. There's no way it got out of it unscathed. Either way, I think this is just a sign it's time to call it quits. I'm still gonna get the Colorado ZR2 because it did so good last time. This is brand new, has a facelift. It has more horsepower, looks cooler, and I think if we give it the RFR treatment on the new Colorado, the Desert Boss, whatever the top of the line is, because that's what we're obviously gonna get, it'll be another leap forward just like the last one was. Anyway, let's get this over with. All right, is that good enough? So Chevrolet just called me. I was trying to like get the camera out so you guys could hear, but what's going on with the truck? Currently, I'm driving around my freaking OBS, my 95, and that thing is not roadworthy. As you guys saw in the beginning of the video, I probably wouldn't have beat the crap out of it, knowing that it was going to have to be my daily. And the heat doesn't work. It's freezing out, hence why I'm wearing this. But they told me that I wasn't able to speak with the technician, which is kind of weird. You almost always speak with the technician. It was sort of like a secretary. And she said that the tech would love to give me a call back. They fixed the hood struts, which that's obviously, like, I could have done that. So that's cool that that's fixed. They just replaced them. And then the heated steering wheel, that needed like a computer chip to go with it. And that wasn't installed whenever I bought the truck. So that it took them like 8, 9 months, 10 months actually. Man, it may be even more than that for them to get this chip out to me after making payments on this brand new truck. But what's funny is my truck doesn't come with it. They wait this long to get that chip out to me. But meanwhile, Mike has his 22 or whatever the hell his truck is. And that truck came from the factory with that chip, even though it was purchased in like July, August. So it's weird how Chevy works. That doesn't seem very right. First come, first serve is the way it should go. But anyway, they did tell me that the transmission is messed up and does need, they didn't say it like that. It wasn't, oh, your transmission's messed up. It was like, hey, the technician did some investigating. There's serious problems with your transmission. The truck's going to be down and out for a little while. Do you want us to do the work on it? And I said, will this be covered under my warranty? And her response was, absolutely, since this is a drivetrain issue, there's no issue. This should be covered under your GM's bumper-to-bumper warranty. So that's a little strange. They're covering me now. Now, this is a new dealership, so the problems that we had in the past might be irrelevant. I guess I just have to keep bumping around to new dealerships. That seems to be the way to go. But whenever I asked her what's wrong with the transmission, she said that she would have to ask the technician. His name's Matt, and he would give me a call back here very shortly. So if he does call me back, let's see, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now, and they close at 5, she said. So if he calls me back before then, I can get this in the video, and you guys can hear exactly what's wrong. But apparently it's very extensive, whatever it is. So I'm assuming what's going to happen, since rebuilding transmissions isn't really the known thing anymore, it's probably going to get replaced, which that's awesome for me. I have no problem with that. So finally, not GM necessarily sticking up for me, but this new dealership that I'm going to is. That's pretty exciting. Now, as it goes for my channel and what's going on in the future here, because we're going through a lot of changes, next video, big announcement going on. So you guys definitely want to stick around for that if you're interested in my life at all or care about any of the drama that goes on, because we have to make some changes here. Definitely have to make some changes. Lots going on behind the scenes. I'm sure you guys see on other channels that I partner with, stuff has definitely done a complete 180. So I'm directly involved in that, but kind of letting the dust settle a little bit before we talk about any of that. But in the next video, we'll go over some things and give you guys a sit rep on what's going on there. So thank you guys so much for the support. Cannot wait to see you guys in the next video to start this new venture. Likes are always appreciated. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I feel like the camera is so low. I really hope I'm in the shot this whole freaking video. If you made it this far in the video, say, ready to rock and roll! And if I couldn't find a clip of Rich saying anything funny, then just say, finally, in all caps in the comments, because finally we are getting this truck squared away, possibly ready to be sold, on to bigger and better things. Thank you guys so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram, rfracing717. My giveaway is going on right now. It's the best way to support the channel. I read all the comments, so make sure you guys comment because I see them all. Let me know what's up. And that's it. See you guys next video. Bye-bye.